The following program was pre-recorded to be aired at this time. Material contained therein could be time sensitive, meaning it could be early, expired, or late. Listeners are advised to pay close attention to the details of the program. Again, this program is pre-recorded. Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the host and guest, and not necessarily those of the staff and management of JJLN Radio. All right.
Across the guitar strings of your mind in the exciting world of Southern Soul Blues. And here's your host, Jerry Wilson. Welcome to We Want the Blues Show. Today is our special guest, the queen of Southern Soul Blues, Miss Rosalyn Candy. So y'all kick back in your seats and relax and enjoy the show. Miss Rosalyn Candy, how you doing today?
I am blessed, Jerry. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to We Want the Blues show in Las Vegas, Nevada. Rosalyn, you are one super entertainer, singer, performer. I like to say it is an honor to have you on the show.
It's a blessing to be here. Thank you so much. Those words are too kind.
Well, I mean every word of it. And we have Brother Leo on the mic here saying hello to you, the CEO of JJLN Radio.
Well, hello there, and it's you're certainly welcome here in the studios of JJLN Radio in Las Vegas. We thank you for being on our airways, and maybe we're going to get you to come to Las Vegas, probably represent you in one of our events and let you do that song Boom Shakalaka.
I will be more than happy to do that. Thank you so much, Brother Leo, for playing me on your station, as well as considering to bring me down to one of your events. I can't wait.
All right. Make sure that Jerry has your number so when, on the moment's notice we can give you a call.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Rosalyn, I'm the producer of this show, and we've been waiting on you a long time, and we are so glad to have you in the house. Rosalyn,
well, I'm so happy to be here.
Yes. Thank you so much. You know, and we also like to give a special shout to Cliff Entertainment for making this thing possible here today. We thank you, Cliff. So, Miss Rosalyn.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Cliff.
Miss Rosalyn, I want to ask you a question. How did you first get interested in Southern Soul Blues?
My love for blues has always been since I was a child, listening to my grandmother played every Saturday back in the day when they had the AM station.
Yeah.
But my love for Southern Soul, I grew. One day I was featuring on a young man's CD by the name of Tyree Neal. I was featuring on his CD, on his All Grown Up album by the song. The song is called Temptation. And I just love the sound. And, you know, the Neals are from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where I'm from.
Yeah.
So that was my first taste of listening to Southern Soul was because of the Neals.
Yeah.
The Neal family.
Yeah, we had Tyree Neal on our show a couple of weeks ago. He's a very, very nice guy. And I can see why you both will connect together, because you both are two beautiful people.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Tyree is very, very, very humble. Tyree's a very sweet soul.
Yeah, and a great guitarist, too. I got to ask you another question, too. Is there a musician who has influenced you? And who would that person be?
Musicians that influenced me, I first have to give that to my mother. My mother is the first artist I ever came in contact with. She was supposed to be signed internationally, but she chose to do gospel instead. And so she was the first person. And then, of course, piano-wise, you know, my little brother, he's a minister now, but my little brother, my mom always had us playing, you know, the keyboard and stuff at home because we couldn't really watch like the hip hop. Well, back then they called it R&B. We couldn't really watch R&B, so the only time we got a chance to listen to it was when we would go to my grandmother's house or my aunt's house or what have you. So from there, my mother, my brother, and then Prince, Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin,
Yeah.
and I hate to say this, but the Clark sisters. I mean, that's why I'm so soulful because the Clark sisters, they influenced me as well. So.
Yeah. I like the Clark sisters.
Yeah,
Well,
and the Hawkins.
oh, yes. Well, we're going to go to the Super Jam session right now, and we got a hot song by you coming on called Boom Shaka Laka. We'll be right back with you, Miss Rosalyn.
Dang. Thank you. Hey, everybody watching, I'm sorry y'all can't hear Jerry. There was a lot of feedback. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to put him on speaker real quick so he can say hello to you guys. Jerry, can you say hello to everybody? Jerry? Can't hear me, y'all.
In the studio today by Miss Rosalyn Candy called Boom Shaka Laka. Rosalyn, I gotta ask you a question about that jam. Are you there with me, Rosalyn?
Go for it. What's your question,
All
Jerry?
right. Rosalyn, I hear a voice in that song that's so familiar by Mr. Tucker. How did you both come together to make such a hot jam?
Well, honestly, I started doing shows with Tucker because we're under the same management,
Yeah.
and I like to see his expression when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, he genuinely loves to see me perform, and I have the same love for when I see him perform.
Yeah.
But his expression, it be so amazing, and he told me, he said, man, he's like, I just never heard anything like your voice before.
Yeah.
And I mean, so my manager kept saying, you and Tuck need to do a song together, you and Tuck need to do a song together, but I would never ask. So
Yeah.
one day, I mean, it just happened. He texted me about it, and there you have, boom shakalaka.
Hey, you know what? The king of soul is gone, Mr. James Brown, and the late great Miss Aretha Franklin. But I gotta say, at least we got the newcomers that are here that's just rocking the house. The new king and queen of Southern Soul Blues, Miss Rosalyn Candy
Oh,
and
wow.
Mr. Tucker. Yeah, I gotta say.
I'll have to let him know you said that too.
Well, you know, it's an old saying that says, out with the old, in with the new, and you guys are the new.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. And, I'm sure he'll be just as humbled as I am by that statement. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
You know, I'm a artist myself, but, I got to give my props up. You guys are out of sight, and I just love what you guys doing.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yeah. And you know what? I got to ask you this. How can your fans hook up with you online?
They can reach out to me on Facebook at Rosalyn Candy. And Rosalyn is spelled Rosalyn, candy like the piece of candy you eat because it is a treat when you get my music and it feeds your soul. So Rosalyn Candy, Rosalyn Candy on Facebook, and on Instagram is Rosalyn Candy _.soul. On my personal page is just Rosalyn Candy. Or you know what? Just go to RosalynCandy.com and you'll find me on all the social media outlets.
Yeah.
On my website as well.
That is out of sight. Matter of fact, that's very spectacular, I'm digging you, Hey, Rosalyn, I got to ask you something else. If you could appear on any publication, any kind of book, what magazine would that be?
If I could repeat the question, I'm so sorry.
If you could appear on the cover of any publication, what magazine would that be?
Oh my God, that would either be Ebony or Essence.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Well, I can see you on there, the cover of Jet, Ebony, all of that, because you are a very, very beautiful lady. And as the guys
Thank
say
you
out
so
in
much.
here in Vegas, super sexy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wilson. I love it. Thank
All
you.
right. Now, I got to ask you another question. Tell me about your first studio experience. How was that? And who was that with?
My first video experience?
Video and studio experience.
Okay, sure. My first studio experience, I was 9 years old.
Wow.
My parents was recording a gospel track for their group called God's Children Ministry. And I'll never forget, it was thundering outside. And so my parents thought it was a song called Little Lord Jesus. I'm singing into my voice, okay?
Yeah, you
and I was
sound
saying,
good.
Little Lord Jesus, lovely Lord Jesus, God's only son. That's how I said it, right?
Yeah.
But I was trying to do a run, okay? Like, it should have been like, God's only son.
Wow.
But at the time I was young, so I couldn't really do a run. So my parents thought that I was scared of the thunder, but I was really trying to do a run like my mama.
Oh, wow. You know what, Rosalyn? We'll be right back. We go into the Super Jam session. And I'd like to say hello to everybody out there in Louisiana, all your family, everybody. But this is a jam called That's My DJ. We'll be right back with you.
That's my DJ. You know I couldn't forget about my DJ. What? Friday night, just celebrate my time. That's to the DJ booth to show my DJ some love. He shouting out, thank you, that's love. Got a club full of energy, and the ladies backing it up. If it wasn't for you, this club would be pouring. Girl, you better shut your mouth. You're the real MVP. my DJ, my favorite DJ, Gringo DJ. That's my DJ. Thanks to my DJ, my favorite DJ, Gringo DJ. That's my DJ. It's Saturday. I'm headed to the family reunion. Listen to the radio. Boy, keep doing what you're doing. Step out the car. In the DJ, got the crowd rocking. Even got my 82-year-old great auntie. Hey, Bobby. Listening to Tyrone Davis. You like Mom's apple pie. Rest in peace to my papa. That song used to make him cry. Thanks to my DJ, my favorite DJ, Gringo DJ. That's my DJ. Thanks to my DJ, my favorite DJ, Gringo DJ. That's my DJ. DJ make rock, DJ make roll, DJ make 'em back it up, DJ make 'em go, yeah. DJ make 'em twerk, 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 DJ make 'em whine, DJ make 'em chill, DJ make 'em vibe, yeah. DJ make 'em throw their hands in the air and wave 'em like they just don't care. My DJ, go DJ, that's my DJ. Yeah.
All right, we are back with We Want the Blues Show. And this is your DJ, DJ Jerry Wilson on We Want the Blues Show with the one and only queen of Southern Soul Blues, Miss Rosalyn Candy. Rosalyn, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Las Vegas.
I tell you, we feeling you out here. We can't wait till you come out here and jam in the fabulous Sin City of Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, Rosalyn, I gotta ask you another question. What is your favorite dance show that you always
My
love?
favorite dance show, although I'm grateful for YouTube because I could always get on there and look at it.
Yeah.
Of course, you know it has to be Soul Train.
That's all right. Well, you know what, Rosalyn? I got my own dance show coming out here in Las Vegas, and I would love for you to be a guest on it. It's called the We Want the Blues Dance Show. And I would
love that groovy. Yeah.
Yeah, we about to turn it out here, and I would love for you to be one of my first guests. I already talked to Audio about it, so it's going to be good to have the first lady on here, the queen of Southern Soul Blues, on my show. So stand by for that.
I would love that.
Yeah, it's coming January the 5th, so, I'll keep you informed on it. And also,
it sounds good.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to ask you something else, too. Tell me about your music and how would you describe your sound?
My sound is different. I like to call my sound more like blues funk type sound.
Yeah.
Only because I can't label it R&B. I can't label it just blues, and I can't label it just Southern soul.
Yeah.
With my sound, I don't know, it's just natural. When I sing, it's like I'm singing with an attitude. It's like I'm talking, singing. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
But my sound is just very different, and I'm grateful for that because I work hard to be just who I am, to be me, and to be different from anybody else. Although I don't try to be, it's just natural for me. So I would say my sound is more like a blues funk sound.
Yeah, well, you got a great sound. And when you are not working, what do you like to do in your downtime when you're not on the road?
I don't have a downtown, Jerry.
You're too busy, ain't you?
I honestly don't. Look, I had to force myself to go on a vacation just recently.
Yeah.
Literally, when I'm here at home, I have all kind of businesses. I have a business. I have my own cosmetic line.
Yeah.
I have my own customer service business. I have all kind of businesses going, so I really never have a downtime.
Yeah.
Literally, I have to be forced and dragged away from my computer at night to go to bed because I'm a workaholic. I don't know. I'm just always looking for something new to do. So
Right.
I don't really have a downtown.
Well, you know what? We wish you much success and all the joys that come, with this business. And also, I'd like to ask you, out of all your music experiences, what was your craziest on the road? Out of all your music experiences.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Back on We Want the Blues Talk Show with the one and only Miss Rosalyn Candy. Rosalyn, how you doing?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Hey, everybody.
All right. Rosalyn, it is such an honor to have you in the station today. We've been waiting for a long, long time for you, and we're so glad to have you. Rosalyn, where you headed to next for your next big performance?
My next show is in Port Arthur, Texas, with Tucker Audio, Jeff Floyd, JJ Collier, and Steph Redu. And again, that's October 27th, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Well, that's all good. We wish you a safe trip and a big, nice show to go down, with all the people, that you all have just an excellent show. That's all I can say. What's the weather like out there in Louisiana today?
It's beautiful. I had to take advantage of the sun. I just came from Jamaica. It was raining all last week before I left to go to Jamaica here in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Then when I get to Jamaica, it started raining, so I couldn't wait to get back home. So I took advantage of the sun today, Jerry, to give me some skating. And
Yeah.
I was just going to head out to get me some grub right before I called you so I can go sit outside somebody's restaurant and just enjoy this beautiful weather because we haven't been able to get it in the most recent past times lately.
Yeah, well, when you come to Las Vegas, me and Brother Leo, we're going to take you to P. Dove's Barbecue. The last time Audio was here, I told him, you're going to have to hit the gym, brother, because I'm going to thicken you up.
I seen you guys were headed to, you and Audio was headed somewhere to eat, and I love to eat. My little stuff, you wouldn't know it because I work it off, but I'm jealous seeing here. I was going to get some good food from somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, we're going to close out pretty soon, Miss Rosalyn Candy, and we want to tell you it is always an honor to have you on our show, and you are welcome to come on We Want the Blues show anytime. You have any special shots you'd like to give out to all the peoples out there?
I want to give a special shout out first and foremost to you, Jerry Wilson, and Brother Leo, again for playing me on your station and introducing Las Vegas, Nevada to us,
Yeah.
to the Southern Soul industry, period. I want to also shout out to the listeners who support you on a continuous basis, because if it wasn't for your listeners, then hey, there would be no Jerry Blues Show.
Hey,
Jerry Wilson
amen.
Blues Show. We want the Blues Show.
That's
so,
right.
that's my shout out, and I want to shout out to my people watching me on Facebook world, and the most important shout out is shout out to God.
Yes, that's right. Amen.
keeping me.
Sister, amen. That's all I can say. Well, you know what? You stay in touch with me, okay? And we're going to stay in touch with you.
It's JJLN. Video radio telecasting is now available in Las Vegas. It's JJLN, the first video radio telecasting studio in the world. It's JJLN, the online radio broadcasting studio that has conventional radio stations taking another look at online radio broadcasting, taking radio to the next level with video radio telecasting. Get your messages out worldwide, online, and locally with JJLN network of stations. Call 364-5400 in Las Vegas and out of state 1-888-778-1436 toll free. That's 1-38778-1436. Call the studio now to set up an appointment to broadcast your 1-hour shows or to have your ads produced and broadcast on JJLN Radio. 364-5400 or toll free 1-888-778-1436. 1-888-778-1436. Visit www.jjlnradio.info. It's JJ.
Originates in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here's the recent number 10 by Jerry Wilson. His song, A Song for BB. This is Jay Wilson, and I'd like to dedicate this one to the King family and all the fame. Oh, baby. Why you had to go. Dearly beloved, we gathered here today. The king of the blues has passed away. A sweet little angel gave him a golden good talk. At the crossroads he met all the blues stars. Oh, baby, why you had to go. Oh, baby, yes, we miss you so. There once was a man not long ago. Around the world he used to put on a show. A sweet little angel gave him a golden good talk. At the crossroads he met all the blues stars. Oh, baby, why you had to go. Oh, baby, yes, we miss you so. He paid the cost to be the boss. In Las Vegas, his life was lost. See that his grave is kept clean. Long live the king, number one on the blues scene. Oh, baby, why you had to go. Oh, baby, yes, we miss you so. Rest in peace. Jerry Wilson with his hit, A Song for BB. In our weekly countdown at number 9, climbing 1 notches this week on We Want the Blues Top 10, a current hit by Vibrato titled Fire.
I wanna dance with you, so grind all night with you. You know I'll be missing you, baby. Getting at home, thinking about you, baby. The way you put it on me, took me higher. The way you move that body, the way you work that thing, you know it ought to be crying shame. You got my nose wide open, thinking of day and night. You got that fire, girl. Your fire burns so bright. She moves to the left, y'all, and
hit, Fire. I'm Jerry Wilson. In our weekly countdown at number 8, climbing 2 notches this week on We Want the Blues Top 10, a current hit by Joe Nice titled Grown Folks. Joe Nice with his top 10 hit, Grown Folks. I'm Jerry Wilson. In our weekly countdown at number 7, climbing 3 notches this week on We Want the Blues Top 10, a current hit by Kimbo titled Dancing Shoes.